Okay, so here we go with independent project uh, off of chapter 2. So we're gonna kind of start to work with this a little bit. Let me slide some stuff out of my way here. And this one should go much faster than the last one since I'm not doing any intro stuff. We're just gonna jump right in. So I've already downloaded my start file and here it is. So we're gonna start with actually step 3, which says change the theme to integral and the theme color to red. Okay, theme, I believe, is on the design tab. So we're going to go there. And then here are themes all the way over here to the left. So I'm going to go down here and then try to choose. The issue with these is they are not in alphabetical order. There we go. Here's integral right here. So you just kind of have to pick it. And then the color theme to red. So right here is colors. It's just to the left of all of the document and formatting group. So we're going to go colors and we're going to choose red, which is right here, kind of in the lower third or so. So we're going to choose red. Okay. The next thing, let me see. Hopefully that's right. I mean, I didn't select the document or anything, so yeah, it does. It looks like there's been changes. Okay, we should be good. Okay, the next thing is to change the top, bottom, left, and right margins all to 0.75, and that's going to be under the Home tab. Actually, I'm wrong. It's under the Layout tab, and then Margins, which is all the way to the left. And then I don't think we have a quick choice for that, so we're going to go to Custom Margins, and it's going to open this up. And so the top is going to be 0.75. The left is also 0.75. You can just type it in. I find easier to just type it in than try to go to it. And then the right is 0.75. Then, oops. And then click OK. I'm going to just double check. Bottom, top, bottom, left, and right to 0.75. Yep. It all looks good. So I'm going to say OK. There we go. So now it wants to select the entire document. I told you we can do that by Control A. So I'm going to do that and apply the heading 1 style. Again, I think we're going to go back to design and I'm going to click on this little arrow right here. And is this going to tell me? I don't think this is it. Go back to home. Oh, right here, heading 1. It's in the styles group on the home tab and it says heading 1. So we're going to, it says just to select the title of the document. So that's what I'm going to do, just the title and go to heading 1. And then change the font size to 18. So I'm going to go do that. We did that in the chapter 1, so don't have to cover that too much. Change the before paragraph spacing. Again, that's in the paragraph group on the home tab, and the before spacing to 18. So we're going to do that, and add a bottom border. Okay, hold on. Change the font size, the before spacing to 0. I'm sorry, to 0. And then we're going to say, okay. Always double check yourself as you go through this. Let me tell you, I'm going to check off my steps. And then add a bottom border to the title. So we're going to select the title. Our border option is right here in the paragraph. And so it's going to say bottom border right there. So that gives us our bottom border. Okay, so now we're going to apply and modify the heading 2 style and delete blank lines is our next group. I'm on step 7. So we're going to apply the heading 2 style to each of the bolded section headings. So we're going to select all of those. So the way I'm going to do that, I'm going to use my little margin arrow like I told you before. I'm going to choose the first one, then hold down the Control key, and then choose each of the others. I could use Format Painter for this, but this is another way. So I can just choose them each. Car failure, fire, is there any more? Earthquake, bomb threat, oops, bomb threat. I'm gonna, oh, hold up. Oh, crud. I just messed myself up. Hold on 1 second. Do that again, hold down the Control key, choose them each. I don't want to choose that one. Don't choose it. Don't know how to unselect this. Hit shift, unselect it. No, I just gotta do that. This may not be the best way. As I said, we always learn here. Accident, assaults, power failure. It was going so well. Fire, earthquake, bomb threat, tips. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I got it off. Responses to students. Okay, so to each apply heading style 2. So I've got those selected and we're going to do heading style 2. It says to select the first heading style, which is emergency telephones. And then we're going to change the before spacing to 12. So you want to say, okay, do I need to after? Nope, it says apply small caps. Remember that's in our font group here. So we're going to do small caps. I'm going to say, okay. Then it says update heading style to match the selection. All selection headings are updated. Okay, so I am going to go, I have to figure out how to do that. Heading 2. Okay, so we're going to update. Okay, so this is what I did, just to let you know. Okay, we're going to go back to our emergency. Everything hopefully is still good. Is this 12 point? Oops, and after spacing to 3. Okay, I missed that. So that is in 7C. So don't forget that. Before spacing to 12 and after spacing to 3. Small caps should still be okay. I'm just going to double check. Yep, all that's still okay. That's collected. So I hit the little arrow here on styles. It opened up my panel. I'm still on heading 2. There's a little down arrow right here. So I did that. And it says update heading 2 to match selection. So now this just became the formatting choices for heading 2. Okay, then it says to match selection, all the section headings are updated. So now they should all be the same way. Okay, automatically. I don't have to do format painter or anything. It does it automatically. Then it says to turn on show hide, which is in the paragraph group right here. Turn on show hide. And then it says delete all the blank lines in the document. So that means we have to go through here and delete blank lines. It says all the blank lines. Yes, that means, nope, not that one. That one. Oops, sorry about that. Don't forget about your undo key. It'll undo your last if what you wanted to happen didn't. Okay, so we're going to do there. We're going to do there. We're going to do there. Do there. The paragraph marks show your blank lines. These are not really blank lines because that's your line spacing that we set. Remember, we put it as a 12, I believe, before. So now we've deleted all of those blank lines. And now, so I'm going to check all those. I've got step 7 done. And now we're going to select the bulleted list in the first section and change it to a numbered list. Okay, I'm going to turn this off. And now I'm going to select this. And we're going to change it to a numbered list. So we're going to turn this off and turn on numbers. Does it say what numbering format? Okay, so we're going to change it to a numbered list. And then apply numbering format. Apply numbering to the text below the section in the following sections: assaults, fights, emotional disturbances. Oh, assaults, we're down here. Assaults, oh, here we go. So we're going to change this to a numbered, just to highlight the text, to the text below the section headings following. power failure, fire, earthquake, and bomb threat. So we're going to put a numbered list there. Assaults, fights, power failure, number list there. Fire, numbered list there. Earthquake and bomb threat. Okay, so a numbered list there and a numbered list here. Okay. Select the numbered list in the bomb threat section. So we're going to do this. And then it says open the paragraph dialog box. So we're going to open paragraph. And it says set before and after to 2 points. Deselect the don't add space. Okay, so it's already deselected this don't add space. So it's not selected. And click OK. Okay. Use the format painter to copy this number format to each of the other numbered lists. So remember, we're going to hit our format painter twice because we're going to do more than one. So each of the other numbered lists. So we're going to do this one. See how that it's popping that line spacing in? That one. That one. Just makes it a little more readable. And that one. To each of the other numbered lists. Okay, I guess we're supposed to do this one too. It just says each of the other numbered lists. Okay, select. Reset each numbered list so it begins with 1. Okay. So now we're going to go here. Whoops. Turn off our format painter. I go here. Okay, and this is going to be interesting. We're going to go here and we're going to say set numbering value. And we're going to say 1. Oh, Lordy, I hate numbered lists. They're a pain in the arse. Okay. Try this again. As you can see, I don't like, oh God. Okay, I'm not sure that was supposed to pop out like that. Okay, that's where we want to be. Okay, 1. Okay, now I gotta do this one, reset this one. Just make sure you get that first number set. 1. So it begins with 1. Okay. I think numbered lists are a bit of a pain when you get into this kind of thing, but there we are. Seems awfully repetitive. Ought to be an easier way. Okay, and then I think this is our last one. Go set numbering. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now I'm just going to go back through and double check all of them. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. Okay, we're going to see if how that does on the grading. I am not feeling very confident. Okay, now it wants to customize a bulleted list and use the format painter. So we're going to select the text in the accident or medical emergencies section right here. So we're going to select this text. And then we're going to create a custom bulleted list using a double right pointing triangle symbol. And this says it's in Webdings character code 56. So Webdings is actually a font. So we're going to look at the Webdings font. So I'm just going to scroll all the way down since it's in the W's. And we are going to do Webdings. Oh Lord. Okay, maybe it's in the bulleted place then. Define a new bullet. Symbol. Okay. And now we're going to do Webdings in here. W. I can hardly read. Okay, web dings. And then the code right here is your character code right here. So we're going to put in 56. And then it's the double arrow right here. So it's telling us, okay, now I got to find out where I'm at. Okay, create a custom bulleted list, open the paragraph dialog box and confirm the left indent. Okay, so we're going to say okay. And now we're going to say okay. And then there we are. Now we need to open the paragraph dialog box, which is right here. That's what this little arrow does. And we're going to double check. The left indent should be 0.25, so it is. Hanging indent should also be 0.25, which it is. Okay, set before and after to 2. So we're going to go 2 there and 2 there. And don't add space, so that should not be checked. Okay, and we're going to say okay. And then it says use the format painter. So we're going to go back up here, select this twice. And tips to professors and staff. Tips to professors and staff. Okay, hold on. The following sections. Oh, right here. Tips to professors and staff. And response to students. And there we go. Okay. So that took care of step 10. Step 11, select the text below emergency telephone locations, which I think is up here. Yep, right here. It wants us, I'm going to turn off my format painter. Select this. Set a 0.25 left indent. So we're going to go back up here. And a left indent, we're going to do 0.25. And then set before and after spacing to 2. All this you should have done before, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it. Okay, and now tabs, which is the other bane of my existence, along with numbered lists. Okay, so we're going to open the tabs dialog box and set a right tab stop at 7. So we're going to do 7 right there, and it's going to be a right tab, and it's going to have a dot leader number 2 right here. Okay, so 7 default tab stop. We don't say anything about that. It's a right tab stop, and we are going to say okay. So then it says press tab before the phone number after the space on each of these lines. Oops, I think I did the wrong thing. Okay, never mind. We're going to undo that. Oh, Lord. Okay. Emergency phone numbers is what I was supposed to do. I'm sorry. Emergency phone numbers. My apologies. Okay, so now we're going to go back through this. 0.25. Nobody's perfect. Okay, before and after 2. Say open tabs. Do 7. Do right. Dot leaders 2. Say okay. Okay, and then right before the number, we're going to go in here and we're going to hit a tab. And there's our leaders. And it said it was supposed to write a line, which is correct. So it looks like we're right. Everything looks like it's working right. We shall see. Oops. Get on the other side of the parenthesis. There we go. Okay. Press tab. So now we're on step 11 or 13, I'm sorry. Step 13, apply the intense reference style to the paragraph headings in the accident or medical emergency section. Intense reference style to paragraph headings section. Life-threatening emergencies. Okay, so we're going to do intense emphasis, intense reference, I'm sorry, intense reference style, and then minor emergencies. Yep. Include the colon. Okay, I gotta include the colon on the other one, or they will get you. I'm gonna go back that way. Intense reference. Okay. Intense reference, include the colon. Okay, so it's got 13. 14, use the replace feature, all instances of phone 911 with call 911. So find and replace is going to be right here. So we're going to use replace. It's in the editing group on the home tab. So we're going to do replace. Okay, I don't need styles anymore. And do replace, and we're going to find phone 911. And I will tell you, the very first time I did this, I did not fully capitalize call, and I got counted wrong. So make sure you capitalize the word call, all letters, and a bold font style. So I just did Control B for font bold right there to make that bold. Okay, if previous font replace, criteria displays, okay, remove it. So we're just going to replace, it says to replace all instances. So I'm just going to go to replace all. Phone 911, check your spelling, call 911, all capitalized, replace all. Okay, and they made 3 replacements. So we're going to hope that's right. Then we're going to close. Okay, now we're going to, we're getting there. Insert a footer with document property fields and the current date that appears on every page. Okay, here we go. So insert tab, I believe. Insert tab. And we're going to insert footer right here on the first page. To move the center tab stop to 3.5 and the right tab stop to 7. A footer. Document property fields. Okay. Let's see if I see that. I can remember having an issue with this the first time I did it. I have not worked with specialty footers much. Edit the footer on the first page. Insert a footer with document property fields. I'm looking. Okay, I'm going to kind of look here. Blank. 3 columns, blank footer. Hold on 1 second. Document title and author name. Those are document properties. Title, deselect, company. Title and author name. That's coming pretty close. Title document. Insert the company. Oh, and the current date. Okay, we're just going to do a regular footer. And then I believe I can do, yeah, document info. Okay, so edit the footer, move the center tab stop to 3.5. So this is the center tab stop. And we're going to move it to 3.5 right there. See where I'm going? Right here. So we're going to move it to there. And that's about 3.5. Okay. And the right tab stop to 7. So this is the right tab stop, and we're going to move it out here to 7. Right there. I believe that should work. Insert the title document property field on the left. So we're going to do document title. And then we're going to do the right arrow key to deselect. Okay. So that deselected that. I don't know if you saw that. The little parentheses went away down here. Okay. Tab to the center tab stop. So there we are. We're at the center. Insert the company document. Okay. Document property. So we're going to do company. So I went to document info, document property, and company right here. Then we're going to hit the right. See these little nubbins on either side? If we hit the right arrow, those disappear. And now we tab to the right tab stop. Should be pretty close to over. Yep. And then we're going to insert the date. So we only want the date. Use the month spelled out. So this one right here. Format. And we're going to set it to update automatically. So I'm right here, and then right here is update automatically. So we're going to check that box, say OK. And as you can tell, this is the date I'm doing this video. So if you're in a future semester, whatever, this is the date I did it. And so that is correct. Okay, change the font size of all the text in the footer to 10 point. So we're just going to highlight it all, go back to the Home tab, change this to 10. There we go. And as you can see, when we did those document properties, it automatically populated what we were looking for there. Okay, so change it to 10. Okay. I'm going to cross my fingers on this score. Add a top border to the text in the footer using the borders dropdown. So again, we're in the footer. Let me get up on that. We're going to go to our borders, and we're going to add a top border. And there it is. So kind of show on the, usually you don't see where a footer division is, but adding the border will do that for us. Okay, use the borders and shading dialog box to insert a page border on the entire document. Okay, so this is in the borders and shading. I believe it's in, is it in design? No, layout. Draw. Oh, insert. Where is borders? Okay. We're going to go here, and we're borders and shading. Okay, so we go back to this borders command in the paragraph, and we're going to go to borders and shading. Okay, so we're going to do a page border, which is the middle tab. And it says, use the shadow setting and the solid line style. So this is the shadow setting, solid line. First option, let's see. Select the 5th color in the first row. Is it red? Dark red, accent 1, with a 1 point line width. So this has a 0.5 point, so we're going to have to change that to 1 point line width. Okay, center the entire document vertically. Okay, hold on. Point line width. Okay, so that should be okay. Okay, so there's our page border. Now, we're going to place the insertion point where the power failure heading is. So we're going to double click. If you're still in your footer, just double click, it'll bring it up. Power failure heading, and insert a page break. So our cursor's right here. We're going to insert page break, and it's going to cause a better page break. Instead of breaking in the middle of this text, it's going to break at that section. Center the entire document vertically. It says use the page setup dialog box. Oh, Lordy, and where is that? Page setup dialog box. Go in here. Send it insert. I'm sorry. Oh, here we go. It's on layout and then page setup dialog box right here. Okay. And now we are going to go to layout and we're going to say the page, the vertical alignment, center is going to be centered. It wants us to center the entire document vertically. Okay. And then click OK. And then it says view side to side. So we're going to go to the view tab and we're going to choose side to side right here. And there it is. I will tell you too, you need to use, I'm going to pull my other page over. You need to be using these solution documents. You can actually look at a full-fledged solution document. You can print them off if you like, or you can just check here. But you really do want to give it a quick and dirty. Make sure these numbers, you know, your phone numbers are all tabbed out there. You've got the leaders. This is ending about right. If you do, I'm going to go to my other page now. If you do your show hide on the home tab, show hide, it should show you that page break and everything. You want to see your borders here. Just give it a real good look so that you can see your solution document there. And everything to me right now looks okay. We shall see. I'm going to move my instructions back over. And then whenever you're ready, you can save your document, because right now we're done. We've done all the steps, 20 of them. And then we're going to upload and save our project. So I'm going to go ahead and save it. I'm in downloads, so I'm going to go ahead and close it. And I'm telling you, I hold my breath as much as you guys when it comes to submitting these. I really do. You just never know. You know, I think I did everything right, but you don't know. That's why we give you 5 attempts, believe me. So here's my document, my emergency procedures. Make sure if you've downloaded more than once that you have the one that you did. You can, I think, rename it and it'll still go, but you want to make sure you've got the version. I made sure I was only working with one version in here. So I'm going to go ahead and upload it. And we're going to go ahead and submit it. And I'm just going to cross my fingers. I have no guarantees. I might have missed a step or two or done something. All those spacing and tabs I'm not great with and such. Ooh, wow. I did worse than I thought, though. Okay, the heading 2 style. I screwed up something there. So turn on show hide and delete all the blank lines. So the document, I've got one blank line left. So that should be easily corrected. So we're going to go ahead and try to do that. And then what? Okay, then what else did I screw up? 12-point font. Change the font size to 12. Did I not do that? Select the entire document, change the font size to 12. Now, this is an example of where if I go back and try to correct this, this is where I could really screw myself up, because I did do so many, we did so many format changes to these headings and such that if I do select the entire document and change that font to 12, I'm going to way screw myself up. So what I'm going to have to, if I want to correct this, I'm going to have to go into each one of these paragraphs without, you know, the headings, but even like here, that got changed and all that stuff. I'm going to have to be very, very careful so that I keep that all straight. And here it looks like, see, set 0.25 left indent. It doesn't look like I did that either. So all of these things I will go back and correct, and just for my own peace of mind. But something I didn't indent something right, and I'll bet it was maybe when I was doing the numbered list. I don't know. I screwed this up somehow. So I'll have to make sure I get that start stadium parking lots. Barton Hall. Okay, so it's just that one. Okay, so let's just see real quick. I'm going to download my submitted file. And we're just going to try this again real quick, just for my own peace of mind. So I'm going to take this and scooch this over to my other monitor, and I'll tell you what I'm doing. But I am a little disappointed in myself. But it just goes to show, yeah, that nobody's perfect, and particularly not even a teacher. Okay, so I'm gonna look at this vertically, go back to my home tab, take off those freaking marks, and then hang on, I'm gonna try to correct this real quick. Start at the top and go down. Select the, oh God, the entire document. Okay, paragraph that starts with the text, stadium parking lots. But when I change this to 12, I think that's gonna cause me, maybe it won't, I don't know. Barton Hall, math and science. Set before and after. Okay, does not have the correct line, paragraph, Barton Hall, math and science. Okay, so I needed to correct this after spacing to 0. Oh, instead of 2. Okay, so this needed to all be 2 points. Somewhere along the road I missed that. So we're at 2 points. We'll see how I do with correcting this. I'm not confident in here because of that stadium parking lot. And then all of this is what needs to be indented by the 2.5. I know. A left indent 2.5. I'm going to hit that here in a little bit. Okay. So that's that. Now I'm going to go back into the next one and see what I did. I have one blank line. Turn, show, hide, and delete all the blank lines. Where's that freaking, is it at the very end? I don't even see a blank line there. Oh, I got to turn this on. Turn these on. There's one there somewhere. It says, but, oh, right there probably. Okay, that period's got to stay. Okay, that blank line must have been there. I don't know if that did when I did the page break. No, that one, I think that should have been there. Oh, it's up here, that blank line. Oh, crap, that's where it is. Okay, so I'm going to undo till I get that one back down here. Yep, I want that to stay put, and then it's right there. I missed it. Okay, so that was the blank line I missed, so let that be a lesson to you, I'm pretty sure. Okay, and then the 0.25 I did. Parking lot does not have the correct line, or, okay. After speeding, okay, instead of 2, so I did that. With the style, text Barton Hall. Book title, apply, oh, book title style. Oh, I didn't get that. Okay, to each of these. I did miss that. Okay. Uh, 11E, I guess I missed that step. Apply book to each of the telephone locations, but to only the location, not the text in it. Okay, I'm gonna go back to home, take this off. If you guys don't want to be watching this, this is fine. This is mainly for my own peace of mind. Okay, so I need book title style. Okay, and then I'm gonna do my format painter to get each of these. Barton Hall inside, Hall outside, library art, liberal arts, library, performing arts. Yeah, I totally missed that. That's where I lost the majority of my points, I think. Totally missed it. Okay. Okay, you gotta watch those steps. I kid you not. Okay. I think I got everything, but I'm not 100%. But hey, I hope I did better this time, but we shall see. So we're going to save it, come back over here, and I'm just going to upload it again. So I'm going to hit my back arrow, get back to where I can upload another instance. But this is exactly why we give you 5 times, because I hope I don't do worse. I hope I didn't screw something up. But at least all those tabs and numbered lists were right. 96. I did a little bit better. So I still didn't get all these font sizes changed to set to 12. I don't even think I did that. So at any rate, I'm going to leave it as it is. And, but I'm gonna look at this. But at any rate, that's how you can go in and make some changes up your score or whatever. I'll get this to 100% by the time I use 5 attempts. But for right now, at any rate, that's a scoop. Okay, so I hope you find these helpful. I hope it's helpful to see me bumble around a little bit. You don't have to feel so bad. And I'm sure I'll continue to do so. So take care. All right. Where is my